What up, what up, what up? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the PM&A podcast, number 26.
26.
We actually got the number.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Is it 26?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, I think it is number 26. I can't remember.
Sure. We'll shoot for that one.
Yeah, I think it's 26. Because
Sure.
wasn't, I'm second guessing myself.
No,
now.
I think this is 25.
No, I think we're 27 maybe. Whatever.
27.
We'll figure it out. We're going to post it. And we're gonna
20
figure out
fucking
what...
something. That's where
Anyway,
we are.
welcome to the
20-something.
PM&A podcast. Thanks, guys, for listening. This podcast, as always, is brought to you by Always Bearded Lifestyle. They want you to take care of your beard. They have beard grooming products formulated from natural, certified, clean ingredients. You can get beard oil, you can get beard wax, and don't forget about that beard cream.
Oh, the cream is the best.
Don't be slouching on the beard cream. Seriously.
No.
We're also brought to you by this upcoming event that's going to be run by Have Hope. They're an event planner in KW, and they're running Hope Fest 2019, and they're going to be having bands coming out to Maxwell's in Waterloo on September 19th of this year. Some bands that are they're going to be involved are Fucked Up, 68, Courage My Love, Exalt, and there's some other really, really rad bands. It's happening in Waterloo on the 19th of September. You can get some tickets at the doors at Maxwell's, but you can also get advance tickets at ticketscene.ca. And if you want to check out the Instagram, it is This Is Have Hope. That's the whole Instagram, all one word. This Is Have Hope. Sounds like it's going to be a pretty good show if you're into hardcore.
Yeah, Maxwell, that's that new new place,
well,
right?
Kind of new, but not so new. It's on right before you hit Waterloo, the University of Waterloo Laurier.
Yeah, they got like a caterer and everything built in there. It looks like a cool
last time
building.
I was there. Actually, I was there to go see the cancer beds.
Seriously?
Yeah.
And?
It was rad. Anyway,
it looks huge. It looks like an airplane hangar.
Let's get into this.
Let's get into this.
Our guest, Sam from the future, from California.
What up, guys? Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Hey, man, thanks for coming on.
It's gonna be fun. Jeremy was telling me all about you, and I was trying to make the art for him. I'm like, I don't know what to put.
Dude.
Like, should I put like galaxies on it? Like, I didn't know what to put.
Dude, that shit looks tight, man. I like that. It made me feel like some kind of rock star.
You are, man. So, like, a little bit of background. How you and I have been talking on Instagram for what, like 2-3 years?
Yeah, it's been a couple of years, bro. It's I don't even.
Yeah.
I was trying to literally
Me too.
recall how exactly it started. I think I commented something on some post. Maybe it was like hockey or beer or something related. And then like you commented something back to me, and I liked it.
Yeah.
And then we just followed each other, and then started just liking each other's shit all the time.
Was it UFC?
Then,
Was it something UFC? Do you watch UFC? No.
What was that?
Do you watch UFC?
No.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what it was then. I can't remember. Whatever it was.
I mean, maybe it was it might have been a sports page with I don't even have any idea, honestly.
But anyway, that's how we started trying it because he said something funny, and then I was like, yeah, that's what's up, and then we just started following each other, kind of like bros.
Like on your post or on one of his posts?
No, it was a random post. We were both posting on something, and then we just and then we just started following.
Exploring the comments, dude. And
and there was some rad comments.
Yeah, dude. And then I was like, dude, this guy's tight. When you're doing that whole series of come flip off my camera.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I was my favorite shit. I'm like, if I ever go to Canada, I swear to God, I'm gonna drive up and flip off this camera. I'd be like, dude, I fucking did it.
Man, you can come over and hang out. You don't just have to drive by. You can come over and have some beer.
That's
have some
for sure. Exactly.
Have some of our good Canadian beer. So tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from northern. I'm in northern San Diego right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was born and raised in Las Vegas. I lived there for 4 years, and then I moved out here 6 years ago. So
in Vegas.
I've been out here since. Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Born and raised, dude.
Man.
Yeah, it's a wild place to live and be from and to go, and
Everybody says that you go and don't go for more than 3 days, because after the third day,
dude,
you're like.
Honestly, man, I can't. After 3 days, I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm tired.
Peace out.
This is fun. But by the third day, you're like, all I want to do is go home and chill, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, too many beers, too many just parties. It's just you're sleep.
Dude. Yeah, dude, the city's open 24 hours, so you can do whatever. It's fun. I mean, it's cool. It's not like any other city, that's for sure. But yeah, I definitely love it out in California, though.
Rad. So you are from I don't know. I have terrible geography. So San Diego's California.
Yeah, Vegas is like
Arizona, right?
Almost 4 or 5. It's in Nevada. It's 4 or 5 hours from here.
Okay, yeah. And so you grew up there. You went to high school in Las Vegas too, or no?
I lived there my whole life. So I just moved out here when I was 24.
Oh, so, cool.
Yeah.
Why? What were we doing? What you want to do?
Dude, I was chasing my fiance. We're about to get married next month. So
Oh, congrats! Oh yeah, I saw.
out.
I have been seeing your posts, and then I think I follow her on Instagram too. And I was like,
Yeah.
man, she makes like there was like when she was in Las Vegas, she put like 60 videos or something
Yeah.
on there, and I was like, whoa, she's just like
The story got pretty lit, man.
wow, wow. So
But yeah, she Vegas out.
so you followed her out there. Like, what did you go? Did you go to like college out there or no?
Well, she went to school out in Vegas, and then we dated all through that. And then by the time she finished school, she was like, "I'm going back to California," and I've always wanted to live out here.
Yeah.
And at that time, we were dating a couple years, so I was like, I'm ready to try something new. And I've always loved California. We'd always come out here all the time for like vacations and stuff because it was super close, and it's like the best place ever.
I hear that.
But it's so I've just been living out here. The only thing is it's just mad expensive, but other than that, it's like you can't beat the weather. Like today it was super hot and it was like 90. So
90. So that's Fahrenheit though, and that's like
yeah.
that's like what is 90?
It's probably what?
That's
like
this is our Canadian
30?
coming out.
24?
Like,
Is that 27? 30?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'd have to Google it.
It's, I wish we would get on that metric system. It just makes so much more sense. But
What is
Well, it's just like easy numbers. Like if it's 0, it's cold. If it's 10, I could wear shorts.
That's pretty simple, dude.
Yeah.
What do you say it was?
90 degrees. I think that's like 35. I think. Anyway, we're gonna look that up. So
It makes you sweat when you're outside.
yeah, but see, it's different in Canada. It's humid.
32.
Okay, come on, 32 is all right. Yeah, 32 is sweating.
yeah.
So, but in Canada though, it's humid. The humidity is bad.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it almost like so it could be like, I guess 85 for you, but then with the humidity, it would be like 94.
Oh yeah,
That's what it's
dude.
like in
We get-
Canada.
Yeah, you get that swampy feeling when you walk outside. That's
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's thick.
Yeah.
You're like it's real thick. Yeah.
So what part of Canada you guys at?
So do you know where Toronto is? Ontario.
Yeah.
So Toronto's in Ontario, which is like beside Quebec. We're just north of Michigan, and we are literally from a town about an hour away from Toronto called Cambridge.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, Cambridge.
Damn,
Ontario.
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I got family in Michigan, and just take the boat across, bro, and just come
Dude,
chill, bro.
you come on over, and we'll give you some Canadian hospitality. So, because we were just saying before the
Dude.
podcast, you've never stepped foot on Canada Never.
No, never.
Man,
never.
that's crazy.
But not because I don't want to go. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely on the list. Like, I think probably like one of my next travels, I'll probably try to get out there because I would love to go check it out.
Yeah, I was going to say not for legal reasons, right?
Yeah. We got a lot of that going on right now.
No. I want to come out there and just chill, bro. Maybe I'll come out there. We'll go see a Knights and a Maple Leafs game, dude.
Yeah, if you got $600.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, dude.
But I mean, that would be worth it though, just because I would love to experience Canadian hockey. I've been a huge hockey fan for like my whole life.
Oh,
so
it's nuts.
I would just love to experience that for sure.
When you go to see them live, it is amazing.
Well, it's the biggest franchise in the NHL, right? Like the most expensive. Or
One
something?
of, yeah.
I mean, they definitely have the most money.
Yeah.
So, sorry, how long did you say that you've been in California now?
6 years.
6 years.
6 years. So you were there before weed was legal then?
Yeah.
Is it legal there now?
Oh yeah.
Recreationally and medicinally, whatever.
Yeah. Pretty much most of the West Coast is recreational, so it's like I think Idaho is like the only one in the Midwest that's like, or in the the Pacific Northwest, that kind of area is like the only one that's like anti, but everything else around it is pretty much fully legal. Everything.
Yeah, because we like Canada. It's Canada wide now. Full legalization as of what was it? October last year or just January?
fucking know.
Like now it's all across Canada, and now they're just trying to figure out the laws and figure out what they do.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like we're getting like stores. Like literally, it's just like a money pit. Basically, our federal government is just taking it on, and they're actually in Canada, in Ontario specifically, there's only usually for a while there was only 2 places you could buy booze, 2 stores. That's it.
Whoa.
So and it was very regulated. They had a monopoly on where you could buy it and like what hours you could buy it, and it was 2 stores. And it wasn't until about 3 years ago since they started opening it up to like grocery stores, and then they started opening it up to and then also like the craft beer started coming out like literally like in the last 5 years we just started getting craft brewery and stuff like so.
Dude, that's so insane to me, bro.
Yeah.
Whoa.
See, and I'd been to the States a couple times before.
You can go to Walmart.
And it's like, yeah, you're in the corner store. It's like, yeah, what would you like? Because we've got everything.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
So,
dude, literally, I got this exact beer. I'm drinking this. That really isn't any kind of San Diego dope craft beer or anything, but I got this literally at CVS right next to my apartment.
What's CBS? What is that?
It's like a Walgreens or like some kind of drugstore.
Oh, what kind of beer is that? Sorry, just the audio. I didn't hear see what it was.
It's a New Belgium Voodoo Ranger. It's a juicy haze IPA.
Ooh.
This is like our standard. If there's nothing good, you can get this.
What's the ABV? What's the alcohol?
That's 7.5. Baby.
Whoa, bro.
How much is it?
7.5. Heavy.
Oh.
Because it was funny because I mentioned something on one of my Instagram posts and said, oh, it was like 6.5. You're like, dude, that's nothing.
You gotta pump those numbers up.
Yeah. You gotta pump those numbers up. Those are like amateur numbers.
Those are amateur numbers.
Yeah. I'm like, what is that, a session IPA?
Yeah. So back to that. So what they're doing is the same stores that they've been kind of holding all the beer and the liquor and stuff in, they're going to start selling the weed out of those stores.
Whoa, dude, that's going to be the party store.
Yeah, but the problem is they're jerks about it. Like they're only open from like 11 till 6 and yeah.
What fucking LCBO are you talking about?
Well, the one that's like downtown.
Okay, but the one that's in Kitchener, that one's open till like 10.
Yeah, but what time is it open though?
Well, 11.
You can also buy weed over the mail. Like, you can get it mailed to you and stuff too. But it's like it's so weird though. Like
it's expensive too. I've heard.
Dude, honestly, it's weird out here too. Like you think like it's been legal recreationally for a couple of years now, and literally like not any new stores like in northern San Diego. Like for as far as like legal dispensary like brick and mortars, there's only like 2 in San Diego. Like 2 or 3 that are like fully recreational.
Yeah.
But then everything else is like medicinal. And then, like in northern San Diego, like not one place opened up when they legalized it since.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because all the cities have different codes and stuff. And they're all still trying to figure all that out too. Like it's crazy. Like, but in Nevada though, dude, when they went full recreational, it was like the day it went full recreational, there was like 40 places like
just boom
blew up overnight.
Like pop up places or like legal like brick and mortar.
Like people like slid in, like it was a lot of money I think for licensing or whatever, but like they just like popped up like the day they're like, all right, recreational legal. It was just like woof.
And there's
all
money.
These places.
There's a lot of money.
And out here it's like so it's definitely a state by state thing how they're playing it still because like nothing new's opened up out here. And it's just kind of weird to see how behind they can get on stuff. Like it's already been years and it's like they still haven't figured it out, but I'm sure they're not in any rush. So
because we've got pop-up stores that were there before it got legal, and then now that they're open, they're thinking that they're okay, but they never went through the license.
So now they're getting closed.
Yeah.
So like they were like trying to sneak into like the gray area of when it was legal, but they weren't really supposed to be like selling any.
Yeah.
So it was just like they were selling accessories and stuff, and they weren't actually supposed to be selling the weed out of it. But now, and then they got closed down. Like the cops come in and just take everything.
Yeah, but it's like whack-a-mole because you hit one and like 17 other ones pop up. So
yeah, but it's like they're just basically like they're just making money off of it, and like at the time it was just like anyway, we're not talking politics, but no, it's just interesting.
Yeah, it's just weird to see like the story kind of evolve, but it's like it's crazy because they have like they're saying like a bunch of other new states are like going to be voting for at least medicinal, or some will be going for rec, and it's just like it'll probably just be a matter of time, honestly, before everything's just legal.
Yeah.
So other than chasing the misses, what else are you doing out in California there?
Dude, I'm doing a lot, man. Lately, I've been nursing this golf addiction, bro. I just started playing golf like avidly, like and seriously, kind of like a year ago, and I just gotten super into it. I don't know. I just love being outside, and you can drink beers and cruise around in carts, and
that's what's up.
It's just a good time, and I've been like trying to get some of my friends into it, and like every friend that takes, like, dude, this is tight. I want to go again to get like clubs, and I just went out with my future brother-in-law today. We were just playing, and he just bought a set of clubs the other day, and I was like, dude, let's go. So we went out, and it's like, man, dude, this is so much fun. Like addicted now. It's just it's not like an old white man sport anymore. It's like, you know,
a bro sport.
Well, I see a lot of people like us out there, dude. Like tattooed hooligans just out there bombing drives, dude.
Tattooed hooligans.
It's because I saw the video of your swing. Now I don't play golf, but I'm like it looked like you knew what you were doing. So
I'm getting there. I'm definitely like it's a process for sure. It's like you fix one thing and then you try to do 5 other different things. It's like it's just so mental, bro. But it's fun. Like you try different stuff, it works out. And it's been like I've been practicing a lot more and I've been improving, so it's nice to see kind of results like that.
Yeah, I worked.
It's most fun to just bomb fairways and chug some IPAs, dude.
I had a supervisor that I used to work with. He was on the verge of either doing the heavy equipment, which is what I do. He was on the verge of either going through with that or actually going through with. He was on the amateur for golf. And virtually going pro, like he was that good, and so I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So then we had our golf tournament, and I was golfing in a team behind him, and every time everybody watched, he'd fire it off, and then we'd all clap every time he hit it.
Quiet, please.
Quiet in the gallery.
Quiet.
Oh God. So how can you So I know I think I asked you before what you do for work and stuff, but can you remind me again? You sell sunglasses or something, right?
I work as an optician, so I sell glasses.
Did you go to school to be an optician?
No, I just basically learned all through my job training and stuff and just experience. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, man, I'm super into it. I love glasses. I love just pushing the limits with styles and shapes and sizes of frames and stuff. So it's a good time.
Are you working for a company then?
Yeah, I work for a company out here, and it's cool. I stay pretty busy, and then on the side, I actually I sell vintage frames too.
What?
I get a bunch of new old stock and dead stock vintage frames that I think are just dope looking because I'm all into old stuff. I'm all into vintage and classic and all stuff like that.
Right.
So yeah, I bought a couple frames one time and I was just like, I don't even know why I was buying them. I just thought they were cool and I just wanted to have them even though I wasn't going to really do anything with them. And then I was like, oh, I should put some of these up for sale just to see if people will be into it. And I sold a couple. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll put some more on there, and I started doing that. And then it just kind of evolved into this whole thing. I ended up getting reconnected with one of my buddies who's a photographer. Oh, if you want to check out the company,
Out of Sight Optical.
Optical.
Is there an Instagram?
Optical. Yep, on Instagram, all one word. Out of Sight Optical. Out of OF Sight Optical, and I just started doing that. I got in touch with one of my buddies who's a photographer. He does some killer portraits. Shout out Alex Stone Photos, dude. That's my guy.
Rad.
We reconnected. He shoots all my photography. We go down to LA and shoot it all when I have an inventory, and I post all the stuff online. And it was a hobby that I was just kind of doing barely on the side. But once it started getting some traction, it's definitely my side hustle now, and I enjoy it. So, yeah. So I'm pretty much glasses through and through. And
Rad.
I messed with homebrewing for a while, everybody has big dreams, so I want to be a sick brewer, but I messed with homebrewing for a little bit. That's kind of my other thing I like to do out here.
Drink beer.
What else? Yeah, what else? You guys got questions?
No, you're all good, man. So I got don't worry, I got your back. I got you all set up. So let's transition into beer then. So up in Canada for a while, what? Okay. I thought Ernie was shaking his head.
I was just.
He can't read my writing. That's why.
I'm thinking you might have to send him some fucking glasses or send me because I can't fucking read that.
You fucking prick.
Holler at your boy. It's good.
So in Canada for a long time, there wasn't craft beer. Probably maybe I don't know. I started drinking when I was 18, which was 10.
At 10?
No, I'm thinking 12 years ago.
He was 10 when he started.
No, I was doing the math.
Mother put it in a sippy cup.
So in Alberta, one of our provinces, Alberta, you can drink when you're 18. So I was on tour with a pipe band that I was in, and we were crossing Canada, and we got in Alberta, and this guy's like, "Hey man, are you 18?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You can drink in Alberta. You're 18." So I started pounding back beers when I was 18. We were in Alberta. It was it's a beer called Moosehead. That's what it's called. Have you heard of that?
I've had that Moosehead Lager, dude.
Moosehead Lager. Yep.
Yeah.
So that was the
one green bottle and everything.
Yeah, man. That's a Canadian classic, Moosehead.
Yep.
So I don't know, and then I just started drinking a bunch of different beers, and now that there's just beer everywhere, we have so many. Like even in Cambridge, like just around our area, we probably have.
What would you say? So I'm gonna flip the script and ask you a question.
Yeah, bro.
What would you say was like the first like craft beer that you had, and like how long ago was that?
Okay,
like,
so first craft beer in Ontario, I think it's
Brick.
It's called Brick Brewing, and I drank. I think you would call it's like a Doppelbock, like a dark German lager.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or red with red cap or no?
No. So that it's like I don't know if you're familiar with that. So it's like a German Doppelbock. It's like that kind of a style. So it was like a Brick Brewing Dark. It was called, and that was like maybe 10 years ago. First time I drank a craft beer. Yeah.
And actually, the Brick Brewery that we have now, it's another one that can stay open because it doesn't deal with like the beer store or anything like that. Like it's its own thing as well.
It's a craft brewery.
Yeah. And I think it's open every single day except Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
So you can get in there and get their
That's
beer.
the cool thing with the craft breweries now. So they got out of the two stores were called the Beer Store. That's what it was called, and the other one's called the LCBO, the Liquor Control Board of Ontario. Those are the two stores. And so now that these local breweries are opening up, they do what they want. They sell whenever beer when they want. You can just show up and like you can just grab a pint.
Like we went to an event 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
2 weeks ago at the Wave Maker, and they had a sausage guy out front.
Oh yeah,
selling
that's
sausage.
classic.
Yeah. Like so in our area alone, there's probably like in the last 2 years, 5 local breweries just opened up. Like craft breweries opened up in our area. It was awesome.
Damn, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah, and
yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. It's all you.
Dude, yeah, like the San Diego's been nuts, dude. Like when I moved out here, it was probably like the start of like, well, it's been going on in San Diego for a long time, but it really took off. Like when I was out here, it seemed like if you Google brewery, like anywhere you were, there was like 5 within 2 miles.
No way.
Like, it's crazy, dude. Like we moved here, we were living in this place. It was called Toolbox. They closed their doors super unfortunately, but they were like one of the coolest breweries like that existed. Like they had all these crazy sour beers. Like you guys have sours out there?
I don't like sours. I can't get into it.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different kinds that are like classified as sour, but they did really like fruity sours. They had this one called Purple Drink.
Whoa.
Boysenberry sour. Like I think it was like 6% or something. And dude, it just tasted. You drank it, and you're just like, oh my god! Like it wasn't like tart, punch you in the face like pungent, but it was just like
a nice
had that like bitter tartness, but dude, it just tasted like a purple drink, dude. It was
purple
sick,
drink.
Dude. And they had all kinds of stuff like that, and but unfortunately they closed down. They're doing like I thought they were doing awesome, but you know the beers are really good, but they just never really took off. And you see that a lot. Like there's a couple breweries that'll start up, they'll be around for like 2 or 3 years, and then just kind of phase out, or nobody talks about it anymore. But there's a lot of like flavor of the week places popping up everywhere, and everybody's like crazy about obviously IPAs. And when I got here, it was like the West Coast IPA, like bitter tongue, like palate wrecking hoppiness, bitterness. Like you drink it, and you're just like, woo,
just hits you.
But yeah, like I remember when I first got out here, like at this brewery, Green Flash had like a 9.4% or something like that.
Oh my god,
dude! Straight up palate wreck you, dude. It's crazy.
Wow.
But that was like the craze when I was out here. It was like that West Coast super bitter IPA style. And now over like the last like year and a half, 2 years has been like everything's hazy, like hazy. Like you used to go to breweries and be like, yeah, you have a hazy, or like a bar, and the place would be like, oh no, we don't have them. But now it's like you go and there's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, like really heavy IPAs.
Has, like, yeah, that are just like, you know, smooth and juicy looking.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm slowly getting into that right now. Like, just like you can't see through it. It's just so awesome and delicious. Like,
super cloudy.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, so what was the first beer you drank? Like, I guess your first beer story.
Dude, like the first beer that I drank that I was like, oh my god, this is good. Honestly, was Blue Moon.
Blue Moon. I hear you. The Belgian.
Yeah, but that was like 10 plus. Like, yeah, it was way back.
Yeah.
Like I had that, and I was just like, I didn't know beer could be good, honestly. Like, it just tastes like orange, like creamy. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
all right, I could definitely drink this. So that was like my thing. And then, uh, yeah, then I went to like the liquor store. I'm like, let me check out some different beers. And I would just like grab whatever. Like, there's a place called Lee's Liquor in Vegas, and they have like, dude, so many, like probably 200 or 300 different bottles that you can get. And you go in there and just like, literally like kid in the candy store. I'm like, all right, what label looks the coolest?
Yeah.
What name's the tightest? Like, what style do I want to try? I was like totally like had no idea. Like, I just thought beer was like Bud Light and whatever. And then you go in there and you're like, holy shit, I have like 300 options. Like, what? Where do I start?
Yeah.
Like, so my first like venture after that, like I went from Blue Moon and I was like, all right, I'll try Hefeweizen. So I started drinking a couple different Hefs. I like Polliner Hefeweizens, awesome. And what else? Like Weinstefan. That's a German one. Dude, that's like the world's oldest brewery. So I'm like, oh, let me check that out. And that beer is insane, bro. It's so good. And I got super into like a Hef phase for a while. And then I was like, all right, I want to try some of these heavy ABV beers. So I switched over to like Belgian monk shit.
Yeah, the Belgian monk stuff's what's up, dude. Yeah,
dude, that's what's
like
up.
12%.
Yeah, dude, like the Abbey.
Yeah, the Abbey beer.
St. Bernard.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've had that. That's awesome.
What else? The Trappist shit. Like
those Trappist monks. Like, there's one recipe I think I was reading is back from the 1400s. There's a recipe, and they're still making it today out of the Heineken brewery. They make a beer out of the Heineken distillery. I think it's Eifwaffen or something, but the it's like from a monastery back in the 1400s. The same recipe, and it's carried on. It's a really hoppy, like a lighter. I think that's like an IPA, like a lighter hoppy IPA, and there's actually like hops flowing around in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like not filtered at all, not filtered at all. Like, it's
that all just sounds like the third rank from World War II to me.
See, he's a meat and potatoes kind of guy for beer. He's like plain Jane American lager all day.
Yeah. Lagers, dude.
Yeah,
that's it, bro. Damn.
Yeah,
you ventured, or you just don't care?
Nah, I tried, and I tried a couple of them. We went to this one place called Beer Town, and it has like 18 million beers, and I tried two of them, and like
a flight of
I tried it, wasn't happening. So
God,
no,
you can't get on board.
That's insane.
Yeah,
right.
See, I'm a fan. Like, I think from like the way that I tried all these different styles, like made me a fan of a lot of different styles. So it's like now I get in a beer mood, and I want something. Like, my go-to is IPAs, but like, you know, sometimes you want to crush a nice lager, dude. Lagers are making a huge comeback right now in San Diego because they're crispy and they're fresh, and like, yeah, they have a couple breweries that you're just seeing lagers kind of pop up on tap, dude.
Yeah, like,
dude, it's crazy, bro. Like, out here, literally at the bar. If you guys came to the bar at my fucking bowling alley, you'd be like, "Holy shit! Look at all this sick beer on tap."
No way! Oh my god,
it's insane.
I gotta come down.
Modern Times.
No, what? What's that?
Modern Times Brewery.
No.
Well, you definitely gotta look them up, dude. It's an employee-owned business. They're out of San Diego, and dude, they crush it for IPAs, dude. Hazy IPAs are their fucking jam, bro, and they're delicious. And it's all employee owned. They do really cool stuff, like, and their beer is amazing, dude. And they have that on tap at our bowling alley.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
and they
man.
have literally there's probably like 8 craft beer taps at the bowling alley I go to. They're all fire too.
Wow. Do you guys have any barber shops that have that serve beer?
Yeah, I know a lot of barbershops serve beer. You're
really?
not allowed to sell it like at a barbershop. So they just like will ask you if you want one.
They provide the service, or is it like somebody that works there? It's just like, hey, there's a beer on the counter. Somebody might want to drink it.
No, like I haven't got a haircut in straight up 2 years. But when I used to get haircuts, and I would get like my hair faded up and all that, you know, looking spiffy. I went to this place called the Gentleman's Den, and it literally sounds exactly like that. Like, you walk in, and you almost feel like you're in like a tattoo shop or something. Like, they got like literally tattoo flash on the walls and like deer antlers and shit. Like, you walk in, there's like a motorcycle parked out front.
Rad.
Like, it's like, you're like, oh, this sounds like a dope place. You go in there and like, I went in there to get a haircut, and I sat down in the chair, and the guy's like, you want a beer? And I was like,
hell yeah.
It was like 11 o'clock in the morning. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
This is a great start to a day off. Let's go.
Yeah, haircut and a beer.
So yeah, he handed me a PBR, and I just had a beer while I got my haircut.
PBR.
Good old PBR.
Ernie loves his PBR.
I do love PBR.
Dude, PBR is a classic staple, man. There's just sometimes when you need it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, our barber around here, he's actually he was looking around, and I told him I didn't see anything in Ontario, but he's opening up a beer service. It's not a bar, but it's he has barbering, and he provides beer and alcohol service.
What?
Isn't that what it's called?
I thought it was he had a bar in there.
No, it's not called. You can't call it a bar.
Oh, wow. It was actually on our podcast 3 podcasts ago. Barber Pole and Co. If you want to listen to that story, it's on there. He talks about it. But yeah, we've never heard of that. That's why we were kind of asking people, like, obviously you from California, like, if you've never even heard of a barbershop that even serves beer like legitimately. So yeah.
Well, yeah, I think it's like you can't serve it, but it's like if you're 21 and in a private place and they don't charge you for it, I think it's like they're just offering it to you. It's not like you're going there to have a beer. It's just
no.
That's the loophole.
You can go to anybody who owns their shop, and as long as they're not providing you, like, making you pay for the alcohol when it's not actually on their thing, then it's really between you and them.
Yeah.
So
man. Beer. So like the cool thing about us is like you were saying, it's like they're owned by the people that work there.
Yeah.
You hear us? You're all right?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
You're grabbing a beer?
I'm just grabbing a beer.
Awesome. What are you drinking?
This actually is a West Coast staple here too.
Tangerine Express IPA.
Have you guys ever heard of Stone Brewing?
No, man. Nope.
Damn, that's crazy because Stone is huge, dude. They're like international now.
I'm looking it up.
Dude, yeah, look that shit up.
Stone.
So Stone is like they're a huge player in the craft brew San Diego. So there's like this logo on the back.
Mm-hmm. Independent, yeah.
Independent craft. So it's like they support a lot of other smaller breweries like with their distribution.
I see what you're saying.
So they have. Dude, they're honestly, Stone is probably one of my favorite places in the world in North County, San Diego. It's just like this tap room where all they serve is beer, and you literally can just go get a sick pour. They always have something crazy on tap because like all the odds and ends just like end up at the tap rooms. So it's like you'll drink a beer there that's like a keg that they had one of, and like when it's gone, like you may never
it's
get
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like they always like post like announcements like, oh, we're dropping this beer, like you got to come through on Friday, and we're gonna tap this, and this. And dude, one time they have so many crazy different beers. Like Stone was like they started the IPA whole West Coast thing. I'm pretty sure. Like, dude, Stone IPA was like the first IPA I think I ever had, and at the time I had it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? But then
too
like
thick.
it was like it's just like so bitter. Like I was drinking Hefts and I drink IPA. I'm like, what the hell is this? This is gnarly. And so yeah, basically that took a while to get into that. But Stone is a huge player, and this is the Tangerine Express IPA. So this one is an IPA with tangerine and pineapple at 6.7%.
6.7. That's delicious. Well, the cool thing is, I guess do you guys get a winter? Like, did you get cold? Like, how cold does it get?
Dude, California winter is my favorite shit ever. It's like, it gets to be like 60 something, but it's still sunny. So like it can be like 70. Like, it's just like you can still go outside and do whatever the hell you want. It's just like you may want to bring a hoodie if you're not going to be in the sun.
No way.
Yeah, that's winter, bro. I don't have one fucking jacket.
Oh my god. So like the cool thing about Canada is that like we kind of transition our beers to more like a Canadian like winter beer where it's like a red ale or an amber ale.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, you don't fuck with stouts? What?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. And then we get into stouts like so in the summertime we're drinking like IPAs, American lagers, we're drinking lighter beers, really light stuff, but as it gets colder, we start drinking like heavy beers like stouts and ales, and like we get into it because it's cold, right?
We do?
Well, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like
Stone.
Coors tastes the same in the summer as it does in the winter.
yeah, Coors Light, bro. Come on.
Hey, dude, Coors Light is rated 5 on my Untapped, bro. It's the best. It's the best.
See, you can have it when you play golf. You can have it when you're sitting on the couch.
Coors today too, baby. Let's go.
Make sure those mountains are blue and you're good to go.
Oh hell yeah, do the wide mouth top too, baby.
Wide mouth top. What is this?
You guys don't have the wide mouth top?
Are you talking about the silver bottles?
No, it's just like the regular can. It has like the bigger hole.
What?
On the can?
Yeah.
Oh, we're missing out. We got like these.
My dang! Wait, so have you guys ever been to America before?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh,
tons
okay.
of times. Yeah.
Oh yeah, tons of times. Dude.
Yeah, all the time.
Just yesterday.
Probably like 4 times.
Oh yeah.
Probably like 4 times. Yeah.
I've been there. I was there yesterday, dude.
So my favorite American beer when I was down in Florida, we were down by closer to Louisiana.
Okay.
It's
All
I'm
right.
trying to remember the name of the town. Destin, Florida.
No.
I was
clue,
it's
but
all
sure.
right. So I had this like red lager. Oh, now the name.
You guys like reds a lot.
I do.
Ooh.
I like reds.
Because
That's
Canada.
so weird.
Because it's Canada.
Yeah.
It's a Canada thing, bro. I had one red one time that I enjoyed, and like all the other reds I've had was like, it tastes like blood and pennies.
Have you ever had like you ever heard of Rickards?
Rickards.
No,
It sounds familiar.
it's a big brewery up in Canada. So like Rickards Red is a big beer. It's huge. Like it's just delicious. It's like it's not like a top for like craft beer, but it's a really 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 decent beer. I'm trying to find the name of that beer that I was drinking in the States.
In Destin?
Yeah,
You're
it was
destined to find it, aren't you?
I'm destined to find it anyway. I'll find it, but I don't want to slow us down. So
Dang, I'm like trying to think of what like. Do you guys have any California breweries up in Canada that like?
I
anything
can't
like that,
I can't
you know?
think of anything.
California?
So like I think Yang
Have
Lang.
you guys heard of
Yang Lang?
Okay, Yang. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was the beer that I had that's actually the one I had in the States when I was down there. Yang Lang. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of.
Oh.
Is that a place in Michigan?
I don't know. I don't know, man. All I know is I drank the Yang Lang.
Yingling sound like it's come from China.
It's not. It's from the
Yangling?
States. Yeah. Yang Lang.
Yang Lang.
Or is it Yang? How do you pronounce it? Do you remember?
I don't know.
I'm googling it. I'm gonna have to go. Maybe
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm from the States. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Dude, like, do you guys have you heard of McKellar?
Nope.
Oh man, you guys are missing the. fuck
I know.
out, bro.
Jeez.
Man, you guys got to come down to San Diego and you just like.
We'll go
Dude,
crush
if you
some
did
beers.
like a brewery tour would be so lit. They have this thing where you can ride around on this cart, like everybody sits on it together and they pedal it like bikes, and it just goes to different craft breweries, and you could drink on the cart like while you drive
Oh
around.
my god.
We actually have a bike like that, but it's for heart and stroke. So they don't use it for that. Now that sounds a lot better, and I would actually do it for that.
Oh my
Right?
God.
And then it's like you burn off the beer calories getting to the brewery. It's a genius idea.
That is a cool
That's
idea.
a great idea. We'd like to drink our beer up in
Yeah.
Canada.
You know, we should start
Like
one of
it's
them.
funny because like there was all of this stigma that like American beer was so light.
Yeah, it was like Grand River water.
Yeah. It was like we have this river in Cambridge called the Grand River. It's just like
It's like dead bodies and tires. And
yeah, it's just
That's
like,
rude, bros.
yeah, it's not good.
sorry, we always said that the Grand River was stronger than American
like,
beer.
But like I've always thought that American beer is like, oh, they don't know what it's like to have like a heavy beer. But like we're wrong, absolutely wrong. You're drinking like 9s and 8s and like
Dude, it's crazy. Dude, my fiance, bro, it's so crazy. We for like a hot stint, like we broke up for a sec, and then she never drank IPAs. She was like Blue Moon, Hefeweizen only. And then we got back together. I was on the IPAs, and we went like on our first date at this place, and she ordered an IPA, and she just was drinking it. And I was like, "Oh, IPAs now, huh?" She's just like, "Yeah," you know, like trying to play into it. And she was like, "Yeah, I'd never drank an IPA before that one. That I drank it, and I totally wanted like, yeah." And then but then she's like, but then I drank it, and I was like, "Oh my god, like I can feel it after one. Like that's awesome." So then she just like started drinking IPAs, and She went from like hating IPAs to now her favorite IPA is Stone Ruination, which is a double IPA, 8.5%.
Oh man,
And that's like
a serious
her
beer,
go-to, dude. She's hardcore, man.
Yes, that's rad. So I found it out. It's Youngling, Yuengling, and it's a lager. It's like a Youngling lager. And then I also
Where's the brewery from?
hang on, it's on the bottle here. Oh shoot. American brewery, Pottsville, PA. Is that Pennsylvania? What's PA?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. And then I also was drinking your Michelob's Amber Brock Dark Lager.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Gross.
Gross.
What the hell you guys been drinking out here?
It was good. It was a good beer.
Like some shit your dad would drink.
Yeah.
Here, so
And then I was also drinking Samuel Adams Boston Lager.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, dude, it's like, did you find a postcard of like American beers?
Yeah, I did. I think I did. And that's like I just went for it. They were good.
Let me get the Michelob Brown, dude.
Yeah, it was from St. Louis.
You start ordering that. You start ordering your pension check.
Oh, I don't. It doesn't even say the ABV on it, whatever it was. But I thought it was pretty good, man. That was all right.
Dude, we gotta get you. We gotta
know.
get your styles more diverse, bro. You guys, probably haven't even had a dry hop sour, dude.
Yeah.
Life,
So,
bro.
but that was a while ago.
That sounds like a skin disorder.
Let's just like recap though. That was a while ago. We didn't. That was before craft breweries were up in here. Now I'm like you. We go to our.
Okay.
I'll go to my LCBO.
So
you know my Instagram. You see I'm always posting beers and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I'll go to the LCBO, that liquor store, beer store, and I'll literally go there with a box and I'll get like 6 different types of beers, all different types, just based off of what they are. And like, there was this juicy IPA I had about a month ago. It was called like the Flying Monkey, I think. I don't know if you're familiar with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, it was. Just like,
bananas.
It was bananas. It was like a 9% or something. Yeah, it was rad.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Dude, like, it's so crazy how diverse, like, styles are in San Diego, dude. It's literally... I went to Stone one time and they had a peanut butter and jelly tart.
What?
Yeah, it was like a tart beer. And it literally tasted like drinking a fucking peanut butter and jelly. It was nuts.
No way.
Like, you taste it and you're like, oh, wow, peanut butter. And then, like, the end, you're like, oh, my God, dude, there's the jelly. Like, I can straight up taste it. It's wild, bro.
Oh, my God.
And lately, Stone has this beer called the Notorious POG, and it's passion orange guava, some kind of beer. And dude, we've been taking like IPAs and doing. Basically, I've done this at the bowling alley. I've had to do 3/4 of Stone IPA and then 1/4 of the POG on top, and it's like this. Oh, it's like a juicy, hazy IPA that just tastes like you're on an island.
I was gonna say it tastes like gunshots.
I'm gonna send you one.
It tastes tropical.
I'm gonna send it to your Instagram, the one that I was talking about. Like that, the brewery. I don't even know where it's from, but it's called Flying Monkey Brewery. It's probably in Canada, but it's like this one I was drinking was like 10.2. It was yeah. It's
a bopper, dude.
Yeah, I sent it to your Instagram. You have to check it out later. So,
sure.
How long have you been getting tattoos?
Dude,
well, that was quite the segue.
So yeah, do you like beer? What about tattoos?
Yeah. We've been, I gotta keep it for the listeners.
That was kind of just like they're gonna think we cut something.
We could talk about beer for hours, man. Beer's so good.
Yeah, I mean, we could literally have like a 5-part like episode about brewing.
Were you thinking about doing an Instagram just talking about beer, or like trying beer?
Actually, we actually have one. Dead Boys Brewing, all one word, was like our home brewing project. We've been on hiatus for a year now or so. Like we just kind of had enough equipment to do it, but we just didn't really have the right stuff to like keep going, or I guess the will, or
yeah, I hear you, man.
Want. But yeah, so we did that for a while, but we've been if you check that out, there's some sick IPAs and shit pictures on there. Like it's just a lot of brewery like stuff too. Like that one, you can see all the San Diego juice bombs on there, bro. It's crazy.
I hope I can find some of that stuff in our local LCBO. I really do. I'll go there and check it out. But there's sometimes like you gotta find like a good LCBO and like you go, listen, this is what I'm looking for, and they don't always have good stuff. It's always kind of like weird. So
see, can you guys homebrew in Canada?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Damn. Well, you guys just have to start brewing your own shit out there then. If it's not like you can't find it, dude, that's what you need to do.
But like, so the local brewery that's literally like 5 minutes from my house, they're pumping out some amazing beer. I'll send you the Instagram later, but it's called Wave Makers, the brewery, and like they're coming out with new beer like every 2 weeks. They just opened up, I think at the beginning of the spring, of this past spring, and then they've just been pumping out beer, like awesome quality. The guy who works there is this young guy, like maybe in his like mid-20s. He's a brewmaster from a brewery up in Toronto called Mill Street Brewery. Have you heard of that?
No.
So it's like this huge brewery in Toronto, and he was a brewmaster there, left, started his own deal.
He's actually expressed interest to come on the podcast.
Yeah, we're going to get him on the podcast actually in October, hopefully, so that'll be a rad one. But
nice.
He makes some good beer. Again, it's I don't know. We can't ship beer, can we?
You can ship it. We remember that was the last podcast. We learned how to ship.
I'm gonna see if I can get some beer and maybe like try and send it to you. I don't know if I can.
Sure.
We'll say it's maple syrup.
Yeah, it's our
maple syrup. Dude, I want some sick maple syrup, bro. I heard it's lit up there.
It's so good. It is so good.
Right from the tree.
You got to go to FedEx though. FedEx is the only place to get it from.
Bro. You know what sucks? Like growing up, literally all people talk about is like, oh yeah, dude. People in Canada, all they like is hockey and maple syrup.
It's all right though. Like it's very rare to find somebody who doesn't like hockey. They're like,
yeah, you don't like hockey.
Well, especially in our area, Toronto.
Yeah.
It's just like because Toronto, we're Southern Ontario, so everybody's a Toronto fan. Like everywhere you go, Toronto.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, Maple Leafs. Like even though we haven't won a cup since what, Ernie?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my god,
it's been a minute, bro.
Yeah, shut up. Just because you guys got close last year.
Oh, dude.
So who do you
guys just give away? You guys are giving away players? Yeah, hockey's.
Yeah, we don't need to win. We just need to sell shit.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are good at that, dude.
Yeah.
Selling hella much.
Yeah.
So who do you cheer for, hockey-wise?
Well, when I grew up, I had family in Michigan, so I was rooting for the Red Wings for most of my life. But then the second they announced that Vegas was getting their own team, I was like, dude, I'm born and raised. I wanted a hockey team my whole life. Like, I'm like, the second they announced it, I'm like, I'm a Knights fan, dude. Like, right when that came out.
I'm a huge fan of your goalie. That's about it.
Dude, Marc-Andre Fleury, dude.
Yeah, man, he's straight Canadian.
Do you want to hear something funny about him? He actually, so when he was playing for Pittsburgh, he went and talked to a psychologist about his goalie pads because they were yellow. And she actually, I take that back. She called him and said, by the way, you should change your pads from yellow to white because on the ice, the players can pick up the color of your pads and be able to shoot around them because the yellow, you can see it a lot better than the white.
Oh,
Rad.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart, dude.
Let me ask you, how many players in the team of Las Vegas are from Canada?
Dude,
like 90%?
I mean, that's a lot of Canadian players are in the NHL.
Yeah,
they probably got a couple Americans. Like, honestly, I have no fucking clue.
Hey, Jeremy, how many Canadian players on Las Vegas?
I have no idea.
I don't fucking know.
It's like, but here's the funny thing. Up in Canada, we always like, oh my god, we only have like, what, 6 teams?
Yep.
So whenever it gets down to the States, we're like, well, you know what? That team that won, there's a lot of Canadians on that team.
We really won that
That's
one.
what we say.
It's all the Canadians on the American teams that are beating all the Canadians.
Yeah. You're welcome.
You're welcome. All the time. That's like our thing. Like, well, we're still playing in it. It's just not us.
Yeah, you guys can win the fucking World Cup and shit. And
man.
Olympics.
No, we're not winning that. That's the Mexicans and everybody else.
But for real, like from kids, like when you start as a kid in Canada, playing hockey is just like that's what you do. Like, they start you young, and it's just like it's intense. Like it's like we have like leagues on leagues on leagues on leagues. It's crazy.
But it's actually not our sport though.
Don't people ship their kids to what? Curling's your sport?
No, lacrosse.
Well, no, that's that's what it actually is. But
yeah, curling is too because then you don't really need to have any real skill or. You just kind of throw a rock down some ice and pray you don't fall and see where it goes.
No, but you're right though. They ship kids to Canada so they can learn
how to play hockey and play in like the junior system.
Yeah, the OHL and all those junior leagues. And then they just
what's the fuck? That's up. That's killer, dude. That's awesome. Like when I was in Vegas. Actually, I played hockey out there for a long time. I don't really play out here anymore. I need to get back into a league, but I was been busy and shit. But when I was in Vegas, dude, we actually had an ice hockey team, dude. It was awesome.
Nice.
We had like all of our friends. We were just all diehard hockey fans. We were like, dude, we can skate. Like, let's just play. And we started playing roller hockey at like a park. And then we just like built like this crew of like 15 people. And like, well, we definitely have enough for a team. And we just started a roller hockey team. And then we decided we wanted to take our talents to the ice. And then we played in like an ice league for a couple of years out there. And all my homies that we used to play with still pretty much play, and they've got like new people in and out. But dude, hockey's great, man. It's just a cool sport. It really connects people, and hockey players are cool, man. They do a lot of good stuff for people.
It's a good sport. Yeah, it's like, well,
oh yeah,
for
sure.
Mind you, we win everything in Canada. Like, yeah.
Well, here's a good segue into this. This is my hockey tattoo, bro.
Rad. That's a rad tattoo.
Hang on. I got you beat.
No, you don't. Well, how are you gonna show this?
I can't. Oh yeah, I can't.
How are you gonna show that? He's got a Maple Leaf.
I got the Toronto Maple Leafs on my leg.
Oh, okay.
Stand up. Wait. No, you're not yet. Nope. Not even close.
Here, sit on the chair and then stick your leg up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, hang on.
I'll hold you.
I got the chair.
I'll hold you. Oh, can you see it?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Oh.
I can see the microphone, but
now
yeah,
I'm moving.
I'm moving.
As I slowly pan.
There.
Oh yeah, there we go.
TML.
Yeah,
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh yeah, dude.
Don't die.
Baby.
Don't die.
Dude, where's the Toronto Millionaires jersey, bro? Or that's the
yeah.
Vancouver Millionaires, right?
Vancouver Millionaires?
Something.
Vancouver
That
Millionaires.
was like one of the old teams. I thought that was like one of their retro teams or
The
something.
Canucks?
Something. We'll have to look into that.
I can't remember the old teams. The originals? The
I think
original
they had,
6 or something?
Dude, that was the Leafs, the Hawks, the Red Wings,
Bruins.
the Rangers, the Bruins, and what's the last one?
Chicago?
I said the Hawks already. Who's the last one?
Did you say Did you
Oh,
say the
Montreal?
Nordiques? The Nordiques?
Yeah, Montreal.
The Habs. Montreal, yeah.
Yeah.
How are we going to forget the Habs?
Yeah, fuck Montreal.
Yeah, fuck Montreal, bro.
Yeah, we're not. Oh, we
Fuck
hate
them up
Montreal.
there, stupid. No, I hate Boston more, but I'm not.
Yeah, we really hate Boston.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
Boston right up their stupid ass.
I bet you guys
We hate Boston.
up there.
Fucking Boston.
I bet you guys hate them up there.
Oh, Chara can lick my nuts.
Oh, not just Chara, that friggin' liquor guy.
Oh, Marchand?
Marchand.
Oh,
You French fuck.
yeah, he's Canadian. We can't. I don't think
Brad
he's Canadian, is he?
Marchand. Fuck you. Je me souviens.
Yeah, he's Canadian. We can't.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love him, dude. Because I was a big fan of Sean Avery. Like those players
Yeah.
are just fun to watch, dude. Like I love seeing that. Like with Sean Avery fucking with Marty Brodeur and just, like all the antics and like that TMZ sports side of shit. Like it's just kind of makes it entertaining, you know.
It's kind of sad that that's leaving the sport now, though. Eh? Like they're getting away from like the bruisers don't really have a spot anymore, and now you're seeing a lot of players get hurt, and the other guys they're not afraid to do it anymore just because there's no repercussions anymore. Like because fighting is so frowned upon, and like the getting stalked on the ice for that big hit. You're you're subject to a whole bunch of penalties. Like Kadri for us. That's his job, and everybody keeps looking down on him because he's putting in these stupid hits and he's doing things. But you're gonna think twice about doing something silly on the ice if he's out there.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely still have an impact, but they're definitely more hindered by the rules for sure.
Well, yeah, because the game's so fast.
Concussions and safety and everything now. So
yeah. Well, it's kind of like football too, right? Like football now with the new helmets.
Well,
dude, football's. Yeah, dude. Honestly, NFL last year, bro, I was so sleeping through it, man. I was just so over watching. Literally, you'd be watching 2 minutes of football. They'd throw a flag. They'd talk about it for 10 fucking minutes. You'd see 40 more commercials. And then they'd make a dumb call. Like, that call that literally ruined the Saints season, dude. After that, I was like, this fucking sucks. And then the same shit happened to the Knights in the playoffs. They said that was a 5-minute major game misconduct, and it should have been maybe a 4 at the most, and they scored 3 fucking goals, dude. That made me sick, bro. Oh,
well, that's super. The Super Bowl is amazing, though, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, especially when you got Fergie.
Points, sick, dude. Here's 10 points in Fergie, dude. Sick.
Rad.
Sick.
It'd be good if she just
One fucking touchdown.
turn her mic off. She can dance. Just don't let her sing.
Oh man, you started singing that national anthem.
Yes.
Star Spangled Banner,
Yeah,
didn't she?
yeah.
With the Stones, wasn't it? I was like, I had a dog, and I'm like, I think Lily's tail stuck in the door.
Yeah. What's wrong with the
Oh,
dog?
the dog must be hurt.
Oh yeah, she did a wonderful job.
Oh, she was just a nightingale.
Brutal, man.
Yeah.
I mean, she made everybody's night for sure. Everybody.
Well, the
Dude,
game.
just watching all the players.
Yeah.
Watching all the players, just like.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
laughing. Wasn't
it was so good.
was that rapper girl there making fun of her too?
Nicki Minaj. Was she there?
No, the other one that's
Beyonce?
No, the other one that's like big right now.
Oh,
Cardi B?
Yeah, she was there like making
Yeah.
fun of her, like eating chips or
Like-
something. Yeah, she sits nodding her head.
Damn. All right, so yeah, dude. So we covered hockey, we covered some brews, covered some backstories and side
When did you
hustles.
start
What
getting
else?
tattoos?
Oh yeah, so I started getting tattooed a couple, like maybe 2 years before I left Vegas. Actually, a dude on my hockey team, shout out Kyle Montoya at Kyle Montoya on Instagram. He was on my hockey team, so I was just going to him in the shop, Stay True Tattoo in Vegas, getting tattooed like once a week for like for a while. Like he's my boy. We were just doing cool tattoos, and he did a lot of my work on my legs.
I was gonna say your legs are done, right?
My legs they're getting close now. Like I'm like just filling in some odds and ends, and then I gotta like probably web my knees, and then but now I want to do my ankles too, because like I had my dude Kyle. I was like, I want to get my ankle webbed. He's like, all right, cool. So he came in and just webbed out my ankle, and
rad.
Boy,
Yeah,
that
so-
looks like fun.
oh yeah,
Jeez.
honestly, it wasn't too bad.
Really?
I got in there with that. Yeah, dude.
Hmm.
Tender touch Kyle, dude, got in there and finessed my ankle pretty good, and it only took like 45 minutes, and it really wasn't too bad. And but now I'm like, fuck, now I want to do all my ankles now that I have one. 'Cause it's
I know how
tight.
that. Yeah, I hear
And
you.
then so I'm probably gonna do my ankles. I got my knees, and then I have like a couple little nooks and crannies that I could put something in. But I don't want to do like you guys are talking about all like the dots and stars. I think I'm just gonna try and tuck little pieces into all of my spots
That's
so it
cool.
looks done. But I think the dots and stars are cool sometimes, but I think like I just like being able to like cleanly look at a piece without it looking like all one, you know?
Yeah, I heard you saying,
Yep.
man.
No, I wasn't ragging on it. I just thought that it
Yeah.
just kind of looks like it's like you could take a stencil and you could connect the dots with your leg kind of thing.
So for me,
Yeah.
like I'm basically done my arms all the way up. I'm working on my legs now, and my one leg I just have some specific pieces I wanted, but to tie it together, I'm gonna use the stars and the dots because I don't want to add anything else. I just have like specific pieces that I just want to represent something, and then like I'm not gonna add anything to it. So to put it together, because I don't want to add any more pieces, I'm gonna use the stars.
Why don't you got my name on your leg?
Oh, that's gay. I'm not doing that. So the guy who does my artwork, probably the majority, is the guy who drew
Jesus.
the
That
Jesus
Jesus
behind us,
piece?
and our PMA logo, the PMA logo.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, his name's Bryce
That's
Sims.
cool, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you haven't listened to any of our 26 podcasts, because that's what today is.
Yeah.
I think every single episode we mention him, and I think it's in hopes that eventually he might be like, okay, listen, I'm gonna come on if you stop fucking saying my name.
Bryce Sims from Crawling Panther Tattoo. Yeah, he's a rat.
Yeah,
Super.
Bryson, dude.
He's-
Come out to Canada and get some tats.
Yes. Come on up. Let's get some tattoos and drink some beer, man.
Dude, that sounds like a time, man. I'm in for it. I'm down.
Yeah, I got a place you could crash. My house, bro. No problem.
Hell yeah, dog. That's what's up, bro.
He's got a big bed. Move on over, Jocelyn.
So you start. How old were you when you started, though? When you started getting tattoos?
Like
you say 5 years
I
ago?
started getting tattooed probably like 20 when I was like 22.
22. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get tattooed up until then because I had a lot of stupid fucking ideas. I'm glad
Yeah.
I didn't
Yep.
get.
Yeah, I got 2 of them that I'm working on right. 2 stupid ideas that I need to get rid of.
Or cover up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All mine, I just went like I wanted like a couple specific ones, and then after that, I was just like, I'm just want to get cool shit that looks tight.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I got my first one. My mom told me she'd kill me if I ever got tattooed. So my first one was a mom piece,
Mm-hmm.
and then After that, I did an America piece with an eagle, and then after that, I did like a Nevada piece, to commemorate being born and raised. And then after that, I was like, all right, I'll get a piece for my brother, but that was like kind of down the line. But after that, I just started getting cool shit that I like got like an engine. I got both my feet done. I have like a tiger and a panther with daggers in their heads on my feet.
Sick. So is it a lot of American traditional? Is that a lot of your style?
Oh yeah. All I have is like I have a couple like neo traditional-ish kind of pieces, but pretty much everything I have is traditional.
Yeah, that's rad.
Man. Yeah, like my first like the Nevada piece is a little neo. My mom piece a little neo, but then like I have like a mostly traditional with like a couple neo-traditional pieces mixed in.
Yeah.
But I'm like mostly just into. I just follow artists like. We're talking about, like, you guys are talking about tattoos and stuff, and I was like, damn, like, I want to jump in on this. Like, basically, how I do it now is I follow an artist, and I just love the work they do. And then when I go in, like, I'll just be like, yo, can I look at your flash? Like, I just want to get... A lot of my shit comes straight off the wall. The last one I actually got, though, was, like, this, like, skull stack in here.
Oh, that is sweet, man.
Thanks.
Just so people...
I went there, and it was my 30th birthday, and on the last dude, I got this like snake right here, going down like between the eagle. If you can see that.
Yeah.
Like it connects.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks. I went in there to this shop and I was like, "Yo, man!" Like, he was asking me like what I was trying to get. We were all like just drunk riding the train trying to go get tattoos, and we're downtown San Diego. And I was like, "Yeah, I got this top spot here, this bottom spot here. I want to fill one of them. Just get like a little banger, like maybe spend like 150 or whatever." And then he's looking at him and he's like, all right. He's like, I know you have like a cap out, like you just want a banger, but like, what would you pay? And I'm like, I'll spend like 200 if it was something cool. He's like, all right, for sure. And he like started shaving both the spots, and I'm like, whoa, dude, we're gonna do both? Or he's like, you said you got $200, right? And I was like, yeah. So then he just started drawing it on me, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna look till he's done.
No way! Oh my god!
So he just started drawing it, and by the time it was done, like it took probably 30 minutes for him to draw it on. And then I went and looked in the mirror, and I was like, "Fuck, you'll do that for $200 full color?" He's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, let's go, dude!"
And it's the snake and the snake coming out, right?
Yeah, the top part of the snake, the bottom part of the snake, and dude, he fucking killed it, bro. Shout out Thor at Flying Panther Tattoo in San Diego.
His name was Thor?
Whoa. Flying Panther?
Flying Panther.
Oh, because that's Brian from Crawling Panther.
Oh, hell yeah. I got a Crawling Panther right here, baby.
Yeah, those are cool. I like those. Yeah, those are rad.
I actually, before I got my tattoos, I went to a haircut place right across the road from us. And she did henna. Is that what that stuff's called? That black stuff's called henna.
Yeah.
And that's what I always got before I went into high school. It was I was weird, but I got a crawling panther up my arm in henna, and then eventually I went and got my tiger done up my arm.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Probably all shiny.
Oh hell yeah!
But I got a tiger on that side, and I.
Oh yeah.
But because I would always get that panther crawling up my arm, I was like, I'm getting this for real. So then I found one I wanted, and I sat on it for like at least 6 years because it was one that I wanted. Like I knew that I didn't want him to draw anything else. That's the one I wanted. And then I brought it to him, and he's like, "Oh, is this the one you keep talking about?" I was like, "Yeah." So he drew something up, and he's like, "So I did a real rough drawing." He goes, "I know you're not going to use it." He goes, "I just wanted to show you what I thought maybe would be cool." And he's like, "But I know we're going with the one that you're showing me." I'm like, "Yeah, unfortunately."
Yeah, it's a tiger calling down.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Dude, that's sick. Dude, the same shit, I swear to God, happened to me, bro. Really, bro. So, like, check out this one right here. See this crawling tiger fighting a snake?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the tattoo on a fucking boat, dude.
What?
So so they had this tattoo convention in Long Beach called Ink and Iron, and there's a bunch of tattoo artists from all over the world that fly in. It's a docked boat in the harbor that's just like a massive cruise ship, and they have events on it. And so yeah, this dude was from England at the time, Josh Sutterby. He's done a lot of my work too. He's the one that did my arm, and he came in, and I told him I wanted a crawling panther, like with a snake fighting and everything. And he's like, all right, cool. So I show up at the thing, and he's like, all right, here's the drawing. Like, he's finished up with the person. He's like, here you go. And it was literally a fucking tiger drawn up instead of the panther. And I was like, oh man, I wanted a panther. And he's like, oh, I could have swore you wanted a tiger. Like, I've done a lot of panthers. A tiger would be really cool. And I was like, fuck, that is really cool.
Oh shit! Just fucking do a tiger.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
god,
I got
man.
the tiger set. I'm stoked on it. Like, that's like one of my favorite tattoos for sure.
That's cool, man.
And then like he came out. He was from I think like England or London at the time, and then he moved to Australia, and he came out a couple more trips.
That's a cool snake. So if you can't hear us, I think you're covering
yeah, I
the
can
mic.
hear you.
Yeah, okay. You were just covering the mic there. That's
sorry.
How many snakes do you have then?
Dude, I have a fuckload of snakes, bro. It's like I have a lot of repeaters because I have a tiger and panther on my feet. I have a tiger on my leg. I have a panther on my arm. I have snakes. I have that one going down. I have a snake wrapped around a palm tree. I have a cobra on the outside. I have what other snakes? Oh, I got a snake up here fighting an eagle.
Oh, sick! That is a really rad tattoo. Rad.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's Josh Sutterby, dude. He's sick, dude.
Man.
But yeah, man, it's fun, man. I really just need to get my knees webbed, and I want to get an eagle on my chest, and then I'll probably go from there. Then I'm gonna finish my arm, but my legs are so close now that I'm just like, I want to finish these and just be done with my legs, and then go to my
What was the
arm. And then
what was the part that hurt the most? What, like back of the legs?
Dude, the feet, bro, are the worst.
Tops of the feet?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Top of the feet are the worst, bro.
No.
Yeah, I did mine back-to-back weeks, so I went and he's like, my boy Kyle's like, dude, just prepare for a lot of pain. It sucks. And I was like, all right. And dude, I was just like in this like field position, like clenching my knee, and just like hammering it, bro. And it's pretty brutal.
Oh god. Yeah. So probably the worst for me, leg wise, was the back of my leg, the hamstring, I guess. Is that the back?
Yep.
That sucked.
I am never doing my leg again. Ever. Either of them. Nope.
Yeah, dude, the calves are no joke, bro. They hurt for
just
sure.
Sting. Like the whole time it just stings.
Yep.
Like I've had the tops of my hands done. I don't know if you can see. So the top of my hand.
Oh yeah.
And then
dude,
I got a couple finger bangers and just a couple pieces on that hand. But my top, they say
what was it?
Sorry.
What was it like getting finger banged, dude?
Oh, it was quick and easy. So you fucking prick. So I just got a little one on my finger, but yeah. Oh man.
Well, it was in prison. It was in prison. He sang me a song first.
So your first tattoo was one for your mom, and your latest one you just got. So you're gonna start working slowly up on your arms. You were saying?
Yeah. So my legs are almost done. I'll probably like web my knees or do something. I might do like a flaming skull on like one of. Probably not, because I have a skull right next to my knee on the side. But I'm probably gonna web one of my knees, and then I might do like a rose or something, or maybe just like a obscure web, because it's not like, it won't be super symmetrical because I have some other stuff around it. But on my one knee I could go super symmetrical, and then I'm gonna go on my arm. I don't know what I want to get though. Like I was just like, I wanted an arm tattoo, and I wanted originally Josh Sutterby to do my whole arm, but since he opened a shop out in Australia, like he hasn't been back since, so I'm gonna have to like either fly out there, or I'm gonna have to just like the tattoos. But I don't know what to put on my arms. I'm gonna web my elbow too. So I got advice from a couple different tattooers. They're like, yeah, do that next, and then work all the rest of the stuff around that if you're gonna do that, so you can get like a nice little symmetrical one.
Oh, that would be cool.
So are you thinking you're gonna stick with the snakes? Is that what you're thinking?
Snakes and skulls.
Snakes and skulls.
Snakes and fancy things.
Dude, yeah, I don't know honestly what to get on my arm. Like, I gotta figure it out. I was thinking about, I don't know, like doing like a stack of like 3 things going down here.
Yeah.
I think stack kind of cool. But I gotta think. I'm gonna probably do like a Jesus piece. Like, I kind of want to do that like right in here.
Oh, good luck, man. That part's rough.
You're gonna do like the pose,
right
the Easter pose.
Yeah, it's a skull with a dagger. I got one there.
That's a classic one,
and
maybe.
Then I got, I don't know if you can see it over there. I got a sugar skull. Ernie and I have matching.
Yeah, that sucked.
Oh,
bro tats.
That's by him.
Yeah, Brian.
Not by Jesus, by Bri.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Like, I gotta get some sweet bro tats. Like, I've gotten tattoos with a bunch of people, but not like any ones that are like
the same
same
spot, same area. Hey, man.
Yeah,
you gotta do it,
dude.
Would you ever do your neck?
I don't know if I could, dude. I might pussy out.
So
that would like.
So we have a buddy of ours that just got his done. It looks.
You're talking about that, I think. Sick.
Yeah. Oh man, it looks so good, but so painful.
It was just red,
dude. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah, shout out to Jesse Jeep.
Oh, it looks so good.
So he put this thing on Instagram. He goes, "Where should I get my next tattoo?" And then you know how they ask the questions about like, what spot? And they go, so I think he put head, neck, and then hand. So I put go with the neck. I said go with your neck, and he goes, "Oh, Jer, I think you're the only one who wanted neck. I'm gonna go with my neck." And he got his neck done. He got a big. So he got a big. What did you say? What it was?
Dude.
It was an eagle.
It was
wasn't
an eagle. Like an eagle right across.
But American. I think it was American traditional.
It was American traditional eagle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what's up.
It's a beautiful looking piece. But I saw Cody Garbrandt. I really like his. And there's a Latin artist. His name is Jacob Forever, and I love his neck tattoo. Problem is with the beard, you're not gonna see it, so there's not a real point.
Yeah. You gotta keep.
I can make it whatever I want. I can put a snake on there. I could put anything on there.
You can even say that. You can even say there's one.
I could have like a bird peeking out the side or something.
You can even just say you have one under there, but it's like
a
beard.
Yeah.
It's covered by the beard. You don't even have one.
Damn, just tat your face and then grow your beard out over it.
Yeah.
That's what. See, did you see that? Was it a Vice article? The guy who got the razor blade on his side of his face. The neo-Nazi guy.
No, I don't know.
You never saw that?
No.
It was an article about guys getting changing their lives by getting tattoos removed, and he had the he had the razor.
Yeah.
See, now if he had just grown a beard, he'd have saved himself like however many thousands it was. He could have just had a beard.
Supposedly that hurts. Something fierce, like getting them removed.
Oh, I bet.
Like it's twice as much to get them removed than it is to get them.
Oh yeah, dude, and it looks like a nightmare. I follow this IG that does like laser tattoo removals just to see what people get removed and like the process. And dude, they go in like 6-7 sessions just to get some shit blasted off, and like it looks like it fucking zaps, bro.
I was gonna say, were there a lot of tramp stamps?
Yeah.
Dude, there's like some dude that had a bunch of face tattoos that got his face like zapped off, and like. You know, like some dudes have like neck or like hand, but there definitely was a fair share of tramp stamps for sure.
There's that one guy for UFC. He's a trainer, and I think he's told that he has to wear long sleeves. He's a coach, and apparently, like in his younger days, he was something to do with like KKK or neo-Nazi or something like that. It was a really bad tattoo that the UFC I think was like, you need to keep that covered up or you're not coming out with the. I think it was his daughter that he was coaching too, and they're just like not on TV.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no way, Jose.
Like I feel like there should be a new rule, like. Guys, at least guys, for instance, we shouldn't be able to get tattoos anywhere stupid till you're like 25, so you can think it out.
Or find something you like, and sit on it for at least a year. Like that tiger. I had that tiger on there.
Put something stupid on your chest. Don't put it on your hand or your neck. Like what my tattoo artist was saying, now the trend is like this new generation. They're getting tattoos, the places that we would put them like where we were hiding them, right? Like under your sleeve or like, but they're getting them on their neck. If their first tattoo, get a neck tattoo. It's like no.
Yeah, but look at all those rap artists now, like the young guys, faces. Face all over the place
for sure.
Oh, like that guy that looks like a kid xylophone, like that guy. He had them all. What do you have, like a rainbow and like the poop emoji or something? I don't know what he had, but
he said a bunch of 6ix9s.
Yeah.
I said he crazy, man. People are what we call that is the Warped Tour bodysuit, because you wear long sleeves and you just get your hands and your neck tattooed and you look fully tattooed.
Yeah.
I said he looks like the Joker fucked a kid xylophone.
Jesus Christ.
But you seen his grill?
Yeah. But that's the thing.
Dude, it's crazy. Like people don't give a fuck anymore, bro. They'll just get their hands tattooed, their face tattooed. Like it's crazy. Like I wouldn't I told myself I'm like I'm not gonna tattoo my hands until I like own my own business and I'm like financially like self-employed and making it.
Yep.
And so I'm gonna do that probably first because I mean there's no like my industry is like not cool with tattoos. I don't think.
What?
I mean there probably could be a market. Like I mean I don't think like, but it's just like people.
Yeah, I know.
Are just different. It just sucks. It's all like corporate shit. But
wow.
Well, especially for you, that's a good frame of mind, right?
It's cool because it's like that's my
frame of mind.
Already pulled the dad joke on you.
There you go. And
pulled some shades.
Exactly. So I'm like, if I have my own,
sorry, bro.
If I have my own shit, like I would tattoo my hands because then that's my own shit and that's my own livelihood and my own thing. But it's like I'm working for somebody else. Like I'm gonna play ball, and that's a cool reward. It's like across the finish line. I get my hand tats. And then I'll probably do like a fucking panther head and a rose, like nothing that I don't already have. But
sick. That would be awesome.
Just like some classic hand bangers, like that'd be sick.
PM&A podcast logo.
Yeah.
A cup of coffee and
a mic. And Jesus. And Jesus.
Oh. Dude, a Jesus piece though would be so hard, bro.
Jesus holding a cup of coffee.
Wow, that would be pretty lit, actually.
On your back.
It's like the modern Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
And with the beard and everything, sitting in the cafe.
Sitting on a chair saying, "Stay off my lawn."
Yeah.
Dude, isn't it weird getting old and then like casually you're just like, I'm fucking old. Like, some old mindset now.
I know. I got a house.
Like, how did it? Like, I thought about it today. I'm like, when did my mentality switch from being like, fuck yeah, dude, skateboarding everywhere to like,
I'm going to bed at 9.
Skateboarding on someone's property, dude.
Yeah, yep. This is someone's establishment.
And I'm like, I'm fucking lame, bro. Fuck.
You think that's weird? I have kids. I have seriously thought about punching a 5-year-old in my lifetime. For like, we were at this kid's birthday. I tell a funny story.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were at this kid's birthday. I don't know whose kid it was, but it was somebody my daughter was friends with. I don't fucking know. So we went to this kid's play place, and they have like jungle gyms, and they have like ball pits. And like I say, we're there for a kid's birthday party, but it's open to the public as well. Like, they don't have it privately rented. So we're running around, and this kid's being a little shithead, and he runs up to my daughter, and she's playing with this thing on the wall that turns, and it turns other things, and she's playing with that. And he's taking this thing, and he's trying to swing it at her, but she's just out of his range. And she keeps looking at him, looking at me, and looking at him. And I'm thinking, just knock him out. But you don't say that to a little girl. So then she's being a shit, and he's like pushing her as he's going by. And Chloe's like, "Daddy, push me." And I can't just say, "Okay, all you got to do is get low, take out his knees." You can't say that. So I'm just like, "I know, Chloe, just walk away. It's fine." So anyway, karma is sometimes on your side. So when we go in, turns out this kid's here for this birthday party as well. So he's in the room running around like a little shithead, and the parents are sitting over there. I don't know what they're doing, talking about stocks and bonds. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. So this kid's running around, and then when they say when the Lord closes a window, He opens a door, and the Lord opened this door as soon as this kid was in the vicinity, and wham, right into the door. And he is just pop right on the ground. Now the problem with this whole story is
stop yelling, Jesus Christ.
The problem with the story is the fact that I'm the only one in the room laughing as there's a 4 or 5-year-old on the ground writhing in pain because he ran into a door. And there's me laughing, and I'm looking at my daughter laughing, and my daughter's just kind of like, "Oh, he looks hurt." And I'm like, "Yeah, he fucking deserves it."
You little shit.
So yeah,
man,
kids give you a whole different perspective.
I'm the old man with the lawn, the nice lawn. I'm like, I work on it, I fertilize it, and I cut it. And like, I'm like this guy out there, like I'm just this young guy like mowing my lawn. I'm like covered in tattoos. Like I'm the only guy out like really like in my neighborhood that's like working on it. And these fucking kids ride their bikes on my damn lawn. I'm like, hey, get the fuck off my lawn! It's like I'm like out there yelling. I'm like, I'm the old
because he's literal get off my lawn.
Because he's got the video camera, right? So he can.
Yeah,
he doesn't even have to be outside.
I can see the little pricks coming up the driveway. I'm like, get off my lawn from my camera.
We're so old, bros.
Yeah, I know. I know.
We're getting up there, dude.
Oh God.
Damn.
Jeez.
But for real, it's so weird, like having that mentality. Like, I'm like, I hate to be so lame and think about it like that, but that's just how it is, bro.
Yeah,
we all gotta grow up.
Yeah, we all evolve. Like past 25, it's just like you change the way you think. You're like, okay, wow, I need to like save money and get RRSPs and put some money away and get a house.
Get some investments going. Like, try to retire eventually.
Yeah. I'm thinking 30 years I'm gonna retire. I need to have some money put away. I gotta start taking baby aspirin.
Baby aspirin. cut down on the sweets.
Start using Metamucil, bro, and get my fiber.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna shit a wicker basket.
Oh my God, man.
So I gotta ask you. So California, you were around when the fires happened down there, weren't you?
Oh yeah, last year.
Dude, there was a fire. Dude, there's fires. I almost got evacuated last year, actually.
No way.
We had bags packed, ready to go. We were like in the next zone that like wasn't evacuated yet, but we're like on standby, like waiting for them to be like, yeah, get the fuck out. And dude, it's crazy. Yeah, that was literally like North County, San Diego. Like it was burning, bro. It was crazy.
Like just from the videos that we saw on Instagram, like it looked like a horror movie. Driving down the fucking highway. Driving down the highway with it on both sides of the road like that.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Apocalyptic type shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that was actually a little bit north of where I'm at. I was thinking of a different fire.
Okay.
But there's fires all the time out here. There's always like something.
Seriously.
And
fires out here, hurricanes out everywhere else. Like
earthquakes.
Sucks. Yeah, earthquakes, dude. Yeah, my mom was texting me like, "You must have felt the earthquake," and I was like, "Nah, I was sleeping."
We actually had one last year, and my mom called me actually when she said like, "Did you feel that earthquake?" No, I was at work, and the earth is always moving for me. Like I'm in a piece of heavy equipment, so the earth is always vibrating. So I didn't feel
That's
shit.
Scary, man. That must be scary. All of a sudden, the world just starts like shaking on you. Like, what the fuck?
Right? That's some not very cool shit, bro.
Oh man, living life.
Do you guys get like flooding or anything like that, or is it mostly just fires as your main concern?
Nothing too crazy. Usually, we just get a lot of tourism, and that's kind of pain in the ass.
A lot of tourism. Yeah, well, yeah.
Do you guys have is your homeless population pretty bad down there?
Dude, our homeless population is lit out here in North County, San Diego, bro. It's like, honestly, the bums are pretty cool. Like, they don't bother you. They don't even ask for anything, really. It's just like, if you want to give them something, you can. But none of them really, like, harass you or anything like that. It's more like they're just off, like, doing their crazy stuff, dude.
Homeless stuff.
Do you guys have any? Do you guys have any like tent cities? Like we be clearing them out almost bi-monthly. We're clearing them. Now we won't. Yeah. But like in the summertime, we'll have like little places where they'll like accumulate like gypsies, and they'll have like huge camps set up, like of like homeless camps of like I don't know.
Oh yeah. Like in downtown San Diego. I mean, that's like 45 minutes from me where I'm at here. But they have shit like that down there in like in LA. But like out here in like North County, it's like you just see mostly just by the beach hanging out and yelling about something or
So what do they
stuff.
Do? They tend to like when you're in a public place like that, like a beach, and like if the population is like if there's a whole lot of people around there, will they like leave the scene or will they? If I know these said they're crazy.
They just chill, dude.
Yeah.
There's like honestly, there's like you go downtown. Like there's like like by the beach, there's just like a community of like more homeless, like youth-ish people that are like literally they play guitars and stuff and they just like chill. Like it smells kind of weird, but it's they're mind their own business. They don't really bother you.
I was gonna say they're not causing scenes or anything like that.
No. I mean, there are ones that definitely cause scenes, but yeah, I mean the Oside PD or whatever, will just roll up on them and just like, yeah, you need to chill.
Yeah, no, we have the ones that sit around and yell at stop signs. So if they we have ones that commit. Like if they're gonna go nuts.
We have a bad epidemic right now with like what is it again? Opioids. We have an opioid epidemic. Like
fentanyl. But it's nice because they're offing themselves. So
it's not nice, but like there's a lot of like my wife works in the hospital. and it's like she'll just be like, "Man, there was like 3 deaths of overdose this weekend, just on the
That's
weekend."
crazy, bro.
Because like it gets on the street,
Jeez.
and then it's just like it's just so bad right now. It's just
That's the part. That's the part I don't get though. Like they're cutting all these drugs with fentanyl, which is I understand it's a more addictive drug, but you're killing off your clientele. Like you're not gonna have anybody left if you keep.
Yeah, I
zapping.
watched some shit on like Vice or something like that, and it was like it's like these people that are like such junkies that all they care about is getting high. Is like they want a stronger high, and then like it was like had this drug that was like so I put fentanyl in this batch and like mix it up, and then like that one guy died. So then I just dialed it back a little bit. Like,
oh my God.
Right.
And it's like that's fucking crazy, dude. Like, yeah, that's definitely an epidemic. That's a huge problem. Like, that's just like, I watched that and I was like, holy shit, dude, this is nuts.
Like I know they're not chemists. Like they don't have rats to test it on first. But
fuck no, dude. They got nothing. They're literally in some garage.
it's not like they're like, hey Billy, come over here.
Yeah.
Sit
It's
still.
like, literally
Take
like,
this.
all right, I got this fiend junkie guy. Let's see if he can survive this batch.
Yeah.
Like that's fucked up.
I'll
dude.
add 20 milligrams of this, and let's see if it adds to this. If they're susceptible to these experiments, like it's not. They're not thinking that. They're
Yeah.
Like, I was gonna dump this shit in there.
Yeah. So I've got 2 beaker bottles of this one.
Yeah.
And I've got half a Coke can of
My
this one.
last studies were independent variables, and no.
Independent research.
Yeah.
showed
Yeah.
that this batch killed Jerry.
I've sent this way to the university, and they're getting back to me with the results.
Yeah.
Where was that bath salt guy? The guy that like he was eating that guy.
He was in
Florida, dude.
Was that Florida?
Florida.
Yeah.
You heard
All
about
the
that
crazy
one?
shit happens in Florida, bro. Yeah.
Did you hear about that guy?
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh yeah, dude. He ate that guy's face.
Yeah, the best though was not the best, but they shot at him, and then he turns around and growls at the police, and then
it's like a
continues
demon.
eating his manwich. Like he's
Oh my God.
This man.
and he's staying above the nose, like above the equator, because he doesn't. I guess you don't want to get hair in your mouth. I guess.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Naturally.
Did you see the guy's face afterwards?
Yeah, we saw.
No, I didn't.
He was surprised.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh my God.
It was an eye opening.
We gotta get off this crazy subject. So Sam,
Yeah.
the
Bring it
future,
back.
Sam, the future. What's your future looking like? What's going on? You getting married?
Bro, honestly, like, I'm getting married next this month. Fucking like 2 weeks, bro.
Do you
Like,
guys-
I'm excited.
You guys gonna are you guys already living together, or like getting a place, or?
We got a place right now, but I'm kind of just living in it, and then we're just getting it all set up right now.
Oh,
And
man.
then, but yeah, we're gonna be here. It's just an apartment, so we're renting it for a while. But then we're looking at different places to live, man. We're actually for our honeymoon, we're taking a road trip, and we're gonna go like through Montana and Washington, Idaho, Oregon,
Beautiful.
California, and just kind of come all the way back down. We're gonna fly up probably Wyoming or Montana and like drive all the way back, and be pretty. I'm stoked about it. When my fiance was like, "Why don't we just take a road trip for our honeymoon?" I was like, "Well, I'm marrying the right person.
Awesome.
Hell yeah!"
That's so cool,
Hell
man.
yeah.
And that's in a
Yeah, I'm
month.
stoked about that. It's it's in 2 weeks.
Oh
So
shit.
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
What's the wedding date?
The 21st, dude.
21st of September.
He just said in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, but I didn't know what 2 weeks was away from.
Oh
now.
yeah, that's California time. It's different than
Oh,
us, right?
geez.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, technically now, yeah, right?
Yeah. So like 2 hours from now, 10 o'clock. So that's what. That's December. That's December. Yeah. Well, Merry
Yeah.
Christmas. You're getting married.
Yeah, the 21st.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Wow.
be quite
So that'll be
exciting, man.
that'll
I'm
be the
stoked.
year 2021 for us then.
Shut up,
Yeah.
buddy. That's awesome, man. That's so cool. Yeah.
Thanks,
how,
dude. I'm super hyped,
How long have you guys been together?
dude. Like 11 years now.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, Danielle and I
Yeah.
were 10 years before we got married.
Yep. Joss and
Nice.
we've been together for it's gonna be 11 years this November. Yeah.
11?
Hell yeah, dude.
Is
That's
that
what's up.
married and together?
Yeah.
16.
Dang, long term, bro.
Yeah, man.
Dang.
Long term. We found
Dude, long-term
found my lady and
relationships.
just was like, this is the one, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
now
this-
and now we got kids, so
Dude.
she's stuck.
yeah. Aren't you?
Dang, is that crazy having kids, bro? Is that
Yeah.
like, was it as
Yeah.
life changing as everybody talks about?
Yep. So I had never held a baby before, and then so we're in the delivery room, and I'm sitting there going as white as the gown I'm wearing. And so she had to have a C-section because she was in labor for 16 hours, and it just wasn't happening. So they had the way I remembered them saying it was the baby was sunny side up, and it had to be sunny side down, or it was vice versa. But anyway, so then I'm sitting there, so they had to do a C-section, which means that they got to cut her open to get at this thing, get at Chloe. Sorry. So they have her laying down on her stomach, and then a drape from her waist up in the air. And then the doctor's taking care of the business end, and I'm on the head side. And they've got her so drugged up, and I'm hearing, all I'm hearing is... And I'm like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. Why? I'm like, no reason. So all of a sudden, I'm looking at the nurse, and all you see is like the gown from here, and she's really, really nice. And I look down my wife's thigh, and all I see is a river of red going down her side. And I went, and I look at her, and she's like, yeah, look at me. She goes, because if you pass out, we're not helping you. We're dealing with her right now. I'm like, yeah, we're not doing that again. So I was just looking at the doctor, looking at my wife, looking at the doctor, looking at my wife. So then all of a sudden they're like, oh, there she is. They show her. And I was like, oh, this is like me at home sense. I don't want to touch anything because I'm going to break it. So they put her... I called it the incubator, but I'm not allowed to call it that, apparently. So they put her in the incubator, where they have, like, her just sitting there, and they're like, so we're going to hand her to you, and then we're going to hand her to Mom. Now, like I say, I had never held a baby before, so I was just like, no, I'll hold her tongue, just give her to Danielle. And they're like, what? And I was like, no, it's cool, get her right. I heard skin to skin's better. I'm like, and I'm wearing a shirt, so it's kind of pointless. So they gave her to me, and I'm sitting there just kind of like this, and she's like, first time holding a baby? I'm like, yep.
What? That's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy.
But the second one was a pro. I was like, yeah, I got this shit.
Yeah. Let me wrap this baby up.
Yeah, you want me to go back there? I know what to cut.
Oh my god, dude. That's wild, bro. Yeah. That's crazy.
But like even
everything. Have some kids too?
I don't know. I got a dog, so I'm not okay right now. We're maybe in the next year or so. We've been just like renovating the house. Well, you see all the renovations I do, and just like trying to make it like look cool, and so we're just hanging out, working,
getting your home improvements on, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what like me and the lady, we're gonna probably chill for like a year at least, hopefully. But I don't know, my brother-in-law is about to have a baby with his wife. So
yep, baby fever.
So I mean, you know, and it's cool because like my future brother-in-law here, him and his cousin like were like the same age, and they grew up together, and they're like super homies. And I'm like, damn, like, I don't want to wait too long to where, like, you know, if his kid's going to be older, like, you know, it's cool to have, like, the older friend, but you don't really connect, like, the same way, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you want the kids to be the same age.
I was worried you were going to say him and his cousin had a kid. I thought that was like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, no, dude, no, dude.
Not that part of the state.
I've been in the Appalachian Mountains before. I see how shit goes down.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Damn, bros. What else we need to talk about, dude?
Oh, we think we're 2 hours in.
We're doing good.
We're deep.
Oh, yeah, diapers. Diapers, by the way. Diapers,
yeah.
First one I ever did, 45 minutes. I kid you not.
45 minutes?
Well, because she's screaming. And I'm just like, okay, I don't want to break it. I don't want to hurt it. I don't want to break it. I don't want to hurt it. And then by the time...
I can see, like...
And by the time you get it changed,
yeah.
And by the time you get it changed, she's already pooped in that one, so you got to grab another one.
Damn it, bro.
Yep.
Like father, like son, dude.
Oh my god.
Or daughter, rather. In that case.
Yeah.
But dude, that's crazy, bro. Like I can't imagine. But honestly, like that's one of the things I'm like super excited about for the future, though. Is like I think I could make a really awesome dad, and I think that could be like my one purpose of like, you know, something to look forward to and to, you know.
Cool, man.
You know how you were saying, though, like when we get older, things kind of change. Like, you know, like Christmas, I can tell you that's the one thing that's kind of been brought back is Christmas for me with the kids.
God, dude, thank God, bro. Because I was honestly, like, working, like, dude, retail, bro, and you see people, like, in December, like, looking like they're on the fucking last end of their fucking rope buying presents, bro. Like, I'm like, this is what the fucking holidays are about, bro? Everybody looking like they're going to kill themselves over having to buy presents. Like, that sucks, dude. It's just weird, but I'm like, it sucks because like Christmas, obviously when you're a kid, is like your favorite shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Yep.
But then like I literally the last 3 Christmases, like give or take, like have been really weird. Like it's just like old and like people like are like, oh, like no one even like to get together. Like there's no kids in the family right now, so like nobody has that like Christmas energy or whatever. But I'm like, damn, dude, I bet if I had kids, like I feel like that would rejuvenate Christmas for sure.
And you got to tell, and you tell them all the stuff that you don't want to say. That way, when you go in public, they say it for you. So it's like, Uncle Jeremy, you probably shouldn't drink as much as you do.
Okay. Like the other day, I was moving Ernie into his house. Ernie bought a new house last weekend, and I said to Chloe, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go inside now."
Thanks, man.
And I'm like, "Hey, Chloe, you wanna go grab me a beer?" And I'm like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just curious." She goes, "Here's your beer, Uncle Jeremy."
She went and got him a beer. It was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny. Totally just kidding.
Dope, dude.
Oh, it's so
dude,
funny.
my dad played me so hard when I was growing up. Like he would be like, "Go grab me a beer." He'd be like, "I'm gonna time you. Let's see how long how fast you can go."
Oh my god!
And I literally, I got so played, bro. I'm like, I was running to the fridge to grab a beer, running it back as fast as possible. Like, but I'm a kid. I'm like, oh, I want to have the fastest time, dude. I
gotta have it. I gotta have it. And now you're like, what was I doing?
And I'm pretty sure he never timed me once, really.
Yeah, he's like, well, that one almost beat the last one. You can do better.
Yeah, you can do better next time.
Here's try again in a couple minutes.
Here's a sip if you beat your record.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
dude, life is fucking crazy. We're literally doing this because we interacted on a comment one time like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
that's why life is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Well, no, it just obviously we had like a similar kind of outlook on something, and it just it clicked. So,
God, I wish I could find like what it was, honestly, like, but it was so fucking long.
I'll have to go back. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go back and see if I can figure it out.
You think it was on some? You think it was on something that you posted?
No. It was something. No. It was something on somewhere else
that you guys both.
It was
followed?
like we were commenting on somebody's post of something.
Yeah, it was something else. Like I don't know what it was.
It might have been a hockey. It might have been.
Were you guys both following something together?
Yeah. I don't know what it was.
Like clothing?
I don't know.
No, it was probably like some funny shit or some meme or something. I don't even know how you could find that. It might be in the archives.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to.
But either way, that's so crazy how like life comes to be sometimes. I'm like, yeah, dude, I have like this like Canadian pen pal, bro.
Yeah, man. Now you got another one. Now you got Ernie too.
I know. Now I got Canadian pen pal.
We're bros.
You don't want to be Jeremy's pen pal because you're not gonna be able to read his writing.
Oh God,
dude, it's so tight, dude.
What is he trying to say? It's like, read, what is this one? Out of sight.
Out of sight optical. Out of sight optical.
Yeah.
That's his Instagram.
Shout out of sight optical.
Yeah,
that's not what that says.
Yes, it does.
Out of sight oxtical.
Anyway,
he's just thinking faster than he's writing.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. My brain runs. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, man,
too hot.
Thanks for coming on.
Dude, it's been my pleasure completely.
We'll just
we're deep.
Yeah, we're deep.
Filter out all the A+ content.
No. Everything's A+. Everything's A+. But we want you to come back on maybe after Christmas. What do you think?
Dude, I'm 1,000% down.
Yeah.
I'll come on tomorrow. I don't care.
We'll talk. We'll see how marriage life's going for you and how the road trip was.
Oh yeah, dude, we could do updates on the marriage.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Maybe what we'll do is even we can even do one at Christmas because we like to call people at Christmas. And and maybe we'll add you to the list of people.
We're gonna do a Christmas one. We're gonna call people and talk for a bit and just say Merry Christmas and say what's up.
Dude,
yeah,
that's a killer epi. I like that.
Yeah, we'll say we don't know who's on the list, but you're gonna get a call, but we'll definitely call you. Yeah.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, we'll trick them. We'll pretend we don't know what we're doing.
Dude, old Saint Nick delivering again, baby.
Yeah.
Did you listen to our Santa Claus one?
No, but I need to go back in the archives.
So
it's on YouTube.
I feel like
it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. We have storage issues with the thing that we do to broadcast this thing.
The ones for Spotify and Apple Podcasts,
it's like the first 10.
We have like
last 10. Sorry.
12 till 25, but the first 12, I guess they're on YouTube, so they're all on there.
Cool.
They're all on there.
Yeah, dude, I'll have to dig through some archives and
man,
catch
that's
up,
cool.
bro.
Yeah,
Cool,
and me getting high for the first time.
Yes.
For the first time, bro?
First time.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's the last time I'm gonna do it too, because I ain't doing that again. Nah,
Good.
didn't go well.
Oh, man.
Man. Well,
Northern Lights letting you down.
so thanks for hanging out with us, man. I hope all the best in the next couple weeks.
Dude, for sure, dog. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go run over to my bro Donnie's birthday, dude. I'm gonna probably just Uber on down and there's this bar we're going to that has hella craft beers, hella craft drinks, hella hipster food, and it has a bowling alley. So
I was actually looking for your glasses that you do on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Where can people find them to look that up?
you can just go to outofsightoptical.com or just Out of Sight Optical on Instagram.
On Instagram?
To the website in there, yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that'll like direct link, and then if people want to get a hold of you for that, you can just directly message you from Instagram.
Oh
then?
yeah. You can just DM me on there, or you can just like message through the website. Like I'll get all the stuff. Like if you just go to outofsightoptical.com, I have all of them on there, and then there's a link to that on the Instagram page too.
I think I found it. It's shopping retail, Oceanside, California. That's you.
Yeah.
I found it.
That's
so
me, dog.
I'll post a link to that on the episode, so people can check that out. They can support your business.
Hell yeah,
man,
dude,
and,
that'd be sick.
Thanks.
And then,
again.
Yeah,
and then
for
your
work.
and
I'll get you guys a discount code too, bro. PMA
sweet.
podcast discount code, so get 20% off for all the homies.
Dude, I'm gonna shout you out in the next podcast. I'm shouting out your company. I'll shout it out.
Let's go, baby. Let's
Advertising.
go. Yeah, let me know if you need any sweet lokes, man. I got you.
What did you just say?
yeah, that's what I said. You said
Yeah.
the promo code what?
I'll put on the code and throw them like 20% off for the homies.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We'll send them your way, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
bro.
And
for
your personal Instagram is
Sam from the future.
Sam from the future.
That's his
okay.
name.
Hey, but if you want to see me play sports,
Oh yeah.
Instagram
Bukowski, Young
is
Bukowski.
Young Bowski, dude.
Young
Oh,
Bowski.
I was like-
YUNG BOWSKI.
I'm like
Young
Bukowski.
Bowski.
Right, Bukowski. Yeah, but he's talking like
I know, but yeah.
Launching
Big.
bombs and bowling. Like I bowl pretty hella well. I bowl better than I golf, but you know.
I don't want to brag, but I have my own ball. And it,
Oh yeah.
and it glows in the dark.
Oh.
It's an eyeball.
Yeah.
I'm not very good. I just own my own ball.
An eyeball. That's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
A glow in the dark eyeball bowling ball.
Yeah.
Sounds like something I should have. That's
You should.
I should mail it to you because I don't want it anymore.
Man, the shipping on that with that
The
weight.
Oh, yeah.
shipping,
Yeah.
Woo.
I'll just say it's maple
Getcha.
syrup.
We'll pack it in there with the beers.
Yeah, they'll never be curious about that.
Yeah.
They open this package. It's like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah. Why is it 40
fucking ball.
How is fucking maple
What's in
syrup
maple
45 pounds? This shit's thick.
Yeah. It's thick, bro.
That must be some of the good stuff.
It's
right there,
thick right
baby.
from the tree. Anyway, Sam, thanks for coming on,
Dude,
man.
thanks for
It's good
thanks for
chatting.
having me, guys.
Thanks,
This
that was a lot of fun.
dude.
Yeah,
The
man.
next chapter in the Canadian Pen Pal list, dude. Now I'm gonna come flip off that camera and we can chill, bro.
Come flip it off.
What we should do is we should put you on the Zoom here, and then we'll walk you out to the front door so you can flip off the camera from
shit.
the iPad.
Virtually flip it off.
Virtually flip off the
Okay.
iPad.
I'll have to go turn it on real quick.
You want to go do it?
Yeah, hang on. I'll go do it. Yeah, hang on.
Okay, are we leaving right now?
Wow.
Why don't you say goodbye?
Oh, yeah.
Where's he going? He's just leaving the room.
I gotta bail it out.
Yeah, so we're just gonna end it like that. Hang on, we'll be
We're
back.
here.
And we'll be back. We'll be back with a word from our
Anyway.
sponsors.
Anyway, man.
And we're back.
See you later, Sam.
And-
Right on.
And later, guys.
Thanks, man.
It's been a blast.
Thanks everybody for listening.
Cheers.
Thanks.